Yes?
What?
What? Sure. What?
Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah?
What? Sure. Yes?
Hey there, what can I do for you? Okay, have it your...
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi? Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order. The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat. They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi. You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here. Greetings, my young... You have learned much, yet when you feel that you are...
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well. All Jedi must know the code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons. It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of... Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of the Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had as you wish.
Greetings, my young pupil. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion. There is no ignorance. There is no passion. There is no chaos. There is no death. You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal. You should speak to Master Dorak. He can assist you in selecting your lightsaber crystal.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order. Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace. Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do? Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do? Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do? I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do? Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice? Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Good evening, apprentice. Very well. Good evening, apprentice. A Jedi must ever... Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that? Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now, and without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know? I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well. Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know? Very well. May the Force be with you.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons. It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
Good evening, apprentice. A Jedi must ever be... Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be... Is there anything else you would like to know? Very well.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
I bid you welcome once more. I assume you've come so that I might continue my recounting of the recent history of the Jedi Order. This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. If you are seeking information on Revan, Malak, and the Sith, I will gladly recount the recent history of our order to you. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. As you wish.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Huh?
Sure.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Yes? What?
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice? You have learned much, yet when you feel that you are ready to... Greetings, my young pupil. For every Jedi, even here on Dantooine, the ancient grove, once the Kathhounds in... The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task. I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
If you have questions, you should direct them.
Good day to you. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you at the moment. I apologize.
Jedi badawana ni di bobo. Hakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kengpaija, Kislimupo Duama? Mucho Shak Pakat.
Yeah, what do you want? Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want... A real warrior knows his own... There anything else? Your choice.
Yes, what's on your mind? Dantooine's a boring place. It's all plains and herders and small settlements. Perfect for the Jedi to lose themselves in, I guess. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Want to practice your skills, eh? Sure, I'll play a few hands. Just for practice, though. I don't want to bet with you. No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need? I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems? There might be something to what she said. No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back. Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit. Not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do. Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerker Corp rep on Dantooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now. Hey there, what can I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Okay.
Sure.
What?
What?
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
Achuta, wonga kun bis dolbi kikugoyana. Tong patugas maktelea. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tong king ba nunotak. Tok ning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Muchashak pakanta. Kieno no damapaole rachikun. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kikugoyana. Tong patugas maktelea. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Muchashak pakanta. Kieno no damapaole rachikun.
I'm sorry, apprentice.
The beast. Rundi Hadonga.
Yikukuno. Jedo badawana. Catch. Achuta. Jedo badawana. Muchashak. Yikukuno no ba mulera chikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikiuana. Ci gratulo da pograshi onneun kompa cintono mu. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yeking kuno. Takom justach Miki. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Takom justach.
The council has decreed you may come.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while... Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet. Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet? Not much that would help you, I'm afraid. They're Mandalorians in their battle armor with some Duros allies. They came down on us on land speeders, so they could be anywhere by now. One thing I do remember, when those dogs killed my Ilsa, is that their leader was a giant of a man who wielded a lightsaber. Yes, it was. Mandalorians have never been open to the ways of the Jedi. They are much too barbaric and violent. I rather think that it may have been from some poor Jedi he had slain before. You can see now that he is as much of a threat to you as to me. You must kill them. They have been troubling farms in the south most recently, having already dealt with many to the north. Please go there, find them, and kill them.
You know those stones to the east of here? I heard they did some digging and found they aren't natural.
Enjoy the time you have here on Dantooine. I think the Council might decide to move to a different world soon.
Arlen Matali likes to lord his wealth over the rest of us. What I wouldn't give for him to eat his own words. His son seems like a nice boy, though.
I hear that the Sith torture Jedi prisoners until they give in to the dark side. I hope that never happens to me.
The Council's been telling us not to go near the stones to the east. Just as well, the Cath hounds near there seem a lot more vicious.
Please do not disturb me. I have pressing matters at hand.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Cath hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors, although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much. My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart. We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I searched everywhere. Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they know. No. Well, he was supposed to be... Please, if...
Kuchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human acting ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inkotune, chuna muri ra, tangi tuamaji kona, tonki pa nonku nek abog. Kakincha na wap chiwa aita kang kicha na chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Tong hitwama ag inko tune. Pot chiwa aita kang kicha uchua penki. Baba has. Uchua penki. Baba hat.
What? What?
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
What? Yeah?
Yes?
What?
Yes?
What?
Sure.
Hey there. What can I do for you? Okay. You'll pay.
Sure.
What?
Sure.
You'll pay.
Yes?
Yeah? Yeah?
What?
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistant droid. That was not that bad, compared to what I had to endure back at my owner's. Yes, I am owned by Elise Montagne, a wealthy widow who lives north of here. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her. You don't want to know. She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me? But why? You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
What?
Sure.
Take that! Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
be your doom! You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Kotor, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power. You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. But it is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate? Leave immediately.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please!
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikugoyana. Tong patugas baktelia. Ronda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mulerabes. Muchachak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukasmak talea. Ronda dijo tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun idahaldonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapo e tikito. Dolpa da bongualea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulera. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun idahaldonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatu kachikun idahaldonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wakachikun idahaldonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching ba muchachak baka. Wata yuma wama huhu nandekte. Shatumni patoga. Wano kuzbech.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Kordanetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds and small farms and holdings. Is there any other... Very well. I will be...
What can I do? Okay, have it your way.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you... Well, I was out hunting. I shot, and when I came, Calder must have been hunting. So, what... I told you already, was in my blind. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so... So, what do you... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind. I shot, and Calder must have been... Right.
Ah, greetings. I'm Handon Gould. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much... You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Akupa? Ronda di hotonga kun hanka.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito.
Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Ita kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Tolbabank. Ronda di hodonga kun hanka bi. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chi kun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Ronda di hodonga kun hankabi. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Tolbabank wale ogan jedo badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tol muchashak pakat. Akupa che kopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Slimu. Ka chi kun ita ho. Muchashak pakat. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mog. Ronda di Hodonga kun.
Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates... Is there any other... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are most... There have been over small farms. Is there any other... Very well.
So, what do you... I told you already. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go? Right.
Oh. Ronda di takum just tak. Jeda badwana ni di tong height wam jiji mujashak pa. Oh. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez. Jeda badwana ni di bobo. Takum just tak. Jeda badwana ni di bobo. Oh. Okay. Mujashak pakat. Kachi Mujashak pakat. Jeda badwana ni di bo. Takum just tak. Ronda di.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I? How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by. Yes, quite often. A healthy body will bring... How can I be of further... I was taking my... How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
So, what do you want? Well, I was out. I shot. And Calder must have been hunting it himself. Right.
Ronda di takum just tak. Jeda badwana ni di bobo. Tong height wam jiji jum mujashak pak. Ronda di jeda badwana ni takum just tak. Jeda badwana. Mujashak pakat. Kachi Mujashak pak. Jeda badwana takum just. Ronda di ho. Kachi kun. Ronda di ho. Kachi kun. Mujashak pakat.
Is there any other... These plains are right. There have been over 30 small farms. Is there any other... My preliminary... Is there any other... Very well. I will...
So, what do you want to... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. So, what... I told you already. Was in my blind. Now, I don't have nothing... So, what do you want? Right.
How can I be of further... well, I just got here when I saw... I had no idea what he was going to... Master Balut came out here with his... I hope that you'll be able to make him... How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my day... How can I be of further assistance? Injured? How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my... Yes, quite often. A healthy body will breed a... Injured? Of course, of course.
Ronda di Tong Hai Dwam Juju Kachi Ta Kumjusta. Ronda di Kachi. Ronda di. Ronda di. Ronda di Tong Hai Dwam Kachi Ta Kumjust. Ronda di Kachi. Ronda di Ta Kumjust. Jedabadawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong Tong Hai Dwam Jiji Jum Lumpa Muchashakpak. Aku. Muchashakpak. Ronda di Jedabadawana Ta Kumjusta. Ronda di. Ronda di Ta Kumjust. Jedabadawana Tong Hai Dwam Muchashakpak. Tong Hai Dwam Ta Kumjusta. Kachi Muchashakpak.
How can I be of further assistance? I know him a little bit, but I never really assumed. But merely having heard unkind things about... I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. How can I be of further... Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you... I told you already. Was in my blind. Now, I don't have no... Right.
Runda di kachi, runda di hot. Jedi badawana ni mucho shot pak. Runda di Jedi badawana tong height wam. Runda di hot. Runda di. Runda di. Takum just stop.
Is there any other The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the garage, apparently a Mr. Is there any other... My preliminary analysis... Is there any other... Very well.
How can I be of further... I was taking my day... How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, disreputable business practices, even more disreputable... Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. Of course, of course. How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. You know, normally I'm not. I had had my suspicion, but it may have been... I was just out running. Of course, of course.
Runda di kachi, runda di... Takum just kachi, mucho shot bakat.
Is there any other... We cannot get any... Is there any other... These planes are rifled. There have been over small farms. Is there any other... Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years. Right. So, what do you want? That blaster? Always wished I could... That blaster ain't it. So, what do you want to... Yeah, I knew him. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. Can I leave now? Right. So, what... You Jediers, can't you see that it must have been Handon? I don't know why this is causing you... Right.
Runda dijo ta kumjus tak Mickey. Runda dijo.
Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more. Is there any other? According to the municipal, apparently, is there any other? Very well. I will be here to.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was... I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster. Even an Irias can take a man down. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Runda di ta kumjus tak. Runda di.
So, what do you... That blast? Always wished I could... That blaster ain't... So, what do you... Right.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I thought to find... Is there any other information? We cannot get any more... Is there any other information? Very well.
Runda dijo don kachi mucho shakpak. Dong. Ta kumjus tak.
How can I be of further... Of course, of course.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Kotor's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the... We cannot get any more... Is there any other... Very well.
Dong. Runda dijo. Runda dijo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tung patukashmak talea. Ta kumjus tak Mickey grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bolawana chikne. Wamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedabadawana ni dibobo.
I can leave now, then?
What? No!
Tong abong siya umnina. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kapabot pa mulji kumana?
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done! Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder. But so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison. But I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Yes, you tentacle-headed moron! I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Achuta. Wonga kunbis dolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas makdelea.
Huh?
Yes? What?
You'll never get me. Hey there, what can I do for... Okay, have it your... Huh? Yeah!
Sure.
Hey there, what can I do? Okay, have it.
This is private property. My orders are clear.
Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wana kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba maru uba batu konchi. Yatuka ulwan kinkun na ba murira. Rachikun. Laboda ni winki smak toma. Uba batu konchi. Laboda ni winki.
Hey there. What can... Okay, have it your...
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband. Hello. Hello.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition? Oh, Does the Council... Oh, how may I be of assistance? My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here...
A pleasure.
...live on one of the northern farms. But the Kath Hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help. Recently, the Kath Hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry. I'm not sure exactly what the Council will do. Is there anything else? His daughter was killed by Mandalorians when their farm was raided. He's been taking it pretty... Is there anything else? Farewell, then.
Hello, 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 hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things.
I hear you managed to return Juhani to the Order. Congratulations. I regret not being able to tell you more, but some things you must see with your own eye. Is there something I can... Indeed. Very well. Is there something... About me? As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave. I think perhaps you place an undue importance on... Is there something... I hope your time is well spent.
The council has decreed. The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this you deserve the highest praise.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're not getting hung up on all this. The past is in the past, you know?
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come. I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will...
Greetings, apprentice. Soon he feels you will... With power comes responsibility, and only by learning discipline and sacrifice. I wish you luck in your training.
The Cath Hounds have been very active of late. If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
If you have questions, you should...
It is good to see. Go to Master Jar.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order. Yes?
If you have questions, you...
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan, though a Jedi is ever learning. Even the Masters know their training is but in its infancy. Now is the time for you to seek wisdom outside the training chambers. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of this academy. You should speak to the Council, Padawan. Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our struggle against Darth Malak and the Sith.